Sterling silver or 925? Have you ever picked a piece of jewelry and wondered what does these labels really mean? Or maybe you've seen 925 stamped on a ring or had the term sterling silver and thought, are these really the same? Is one better than the other? Well, you're not alone, because this is the most common question people usually have about silver jewelry. In today's video, I'll be exploring what does these two mean, why they matter, and how knowing the difference between these two will help you make a smarter decision when buying a silver jewelry. Whether you are a collector shopping for gift or just curious, stick around. I promise you'll leave with a valuable information by the end of this video, and with a whole new appreciation of silver. Today I'll walk you through everything on the basics about sterling silver, including the tips how to spot fakes versus real silver at home. So what is sterling silver? This is the most basic question we need to start with. Sterling silver is actually a type of alloy, and alloy is a mixture of metals. And when we are talking about sterling silver, we are talking about a mixture of pure silver of 92.5% and the rest remaining 7.5% of other metals, usually copper. So why are all these metals? It's simple, because pure silver, also called fine silver, is a very soft metal. So for example, if you're wearing a ring made out of pure silver, the chances that it will bend and scratch and be damaged are very high. But adding a bit of copper into the silver makes it more stronger and durable, so it can handle the everyday wear and tear the jewelry goes through. This blend is actually the best of both worlds. You still get that beauty and shine of sterling silver, but with added strength to last longer and to enjoy it longer. That's why sterling silver is so popular in rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings, actually in jewelry for everyday wear. But what about the 925 stamp you usually see on silver jewelry? These numbers actually refers to the purity level of the silver. This number means 925 parts out of 1000 belongs to pure silver, which equals to 92.5%, and the remaining 7.5% belongs to other metals, which we just talked about, which is usually copper. This marking system is recognized internationally, so whether you are buying silver in the US, Europe or Asia, sterling silver will be stamped with 925 stamp. So whether you are buying sterling silver in the US, Europe or Asia, the jewelry marked with 925 stamp is considered a sterling silver. Think of it as a universal code that lets you know you are looking at genuine, high quality piece of jewelry. So the 925 mark isn't actually a random number, but a quick sign to confirm that the jewelry piece you're looking at meets the global standard quality. Have you ever noticed a 925 mark on your sterling silver jewelry? If so, let me know in the comments below. Why some jewelry is marked 925 but isn't the real silver? Now here is the important thing to know. Just because the jewelry is stamped with 925 mark doesn't mean that this piece of jewelry is a genuine sterling silver. Unfortunately, there are plenty of fake and misleading jewelry pieces, so let's talk about why this happens and how to avoid being tricked. There are two main types of jewelry that might be misleadingly stamped with 925 mark. First, we have silver-plated jewelry. Silver-plated jewelry is typically made of the much cheaper base metal, for example brass, which is covered with a very thin layer of silver. So while it might look like silver on surface, it doesn't have the quality, the durability and the purity of the sterling silver. The silver layer on this jewelry usually wears off quite quickly, revealing the base metal this jewelry is made of. This is one of the reasons why some people find their sterling silver jewelry turning into a strange color or tarnishing faster than expected. If price seems too low for sterling silver, it might be the sign that it's silver plated. Have you ever bought silver jewelry that tarnished or changed color quite quickly? Let me know in the comments below. The second type of jewelry is fake jewelry. It's just actually a straight counterfeiting. Unfortunately, some sellers will actually stamp 925 on jewelry which contains no silver at all. And this is especially common online, where it can be harder to verify quality in person. If the price is suspiciously low, it could be the sign that the silver might be fake. To avoid this, buy from reputable sources, look for certifications, and trust your instincts. If the price seems too good to be true, then it probably is. So why does purity matter in silver jewelry? Well, it has a big impact on the look, feel, and longevity of your jewelry. High purity jewelry doesn't tarnish easily and holds better over time. Sterling silver is a perfect blend. The 92.5% of silver content in the jewelry gives it that classic and beautiful shine we all got used to, while other metals gives and adds the durability. If you're looking for something to wear every day and so that it lasts, sterling silver is a perfect choice. Finally, let's get to the question how to identify genuine sterling silver. Let's get practical. How you can be sure you are buying a genuine sterling silver. Here are some simple tests you can try. Look for 925 stamp or sterling or ster. These are usually stamped on the hidden spots like the inside of the ring band or on the back of the pendant. Number 2, magnet test. Did you know that sterling silver is not magnetic? If you have magnet handy, test the silver with a magnet. If it's attracted to the magnet, then more likely it's not sterling but silver plated. Number 3, weight test. Genuine silver is usually heavier than silver plated, so hold the jewelry to compare the difference. Sound test. When tapped, real sterling silver produces a high-pitched ringing sound, unlike fake or silver-plated items which sound dull. And finally, chemical test, which is the most reliable. These kits are widely available to buy online, but use them with care and follow instructions closely. So now you know the full story behind sterling silver, the 925 mark, and how to spot fake silver. I hope knowing these details will help you choose high quality pieces and look after your jewelry for years to come. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. If you ever checked your jewelry for 925 marks, or if you tried these stats, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!